On the eve of Selection Sunday, 4 Big Ten teams with big dreams of a conference crown have marched on in Minneapolis. The top seed and defending champion, Purdue Boilermakers.
If it wasn't special, then it'd be easy. Let's play hard. All right, let's come in.
And Purdue just keeps on coming.
Purdue advances to the semifinals of the Big Ten tournament. The Wisconsin Badgers.
Crowd, 3 in the way, book it. And the Wisconsin Badgers advance to the semifinals of the Big Ten tournament.
The Illinois Fighting Illini.
Shannon, here he goes! The left-handed fly. And the Illini survive and advance.
And the Nebraska Cornhuskers.
It's going to be a day to remember all the way down the line. Let's keep this thing rolling. Proud of you, guys.
Tominaga stops, pops, 3-ball. Bang! A ring!
Whose big dream will become a reality? It's the Big Ten Tournament semifinals on CBS. The road to the Final Four runs through the Twin Cities. The Big Ten Tournament semifinals. First up, the 5 seed Wisconsin taking on the 1 seed defending champion Purdue Boilermakers. The bracket, Purdue beat Michigan State to advance. Wisconsin knocked off Northwestern, Illinois, and Nebraska. Still to come here in Minneapolis. We welcome you courtside. Ian Eagle, Grant Hill, Bill Raftery, Tracy Wolfson. Wonderful time of year. We know that these 4 teams playing today are going to be in the NCAA tournament, but the competition has still been very fierce here in Minnie.
It really has been. I mean, we get the best of the Big Ten tournament, and we get some great individual performers as well.
You know, it's tournament time. I thought I'd bring out my Carolina Blue.
Not right. Not right.
Contrasting styles. Wisconsin, obviously a team that can go side to side. Counter that, they got the big guy at the other end. Dump it to him and see what decisions you want to make defensively.
And we'll start there, Grant, with Zach Edey, because with Purdue, it really does start with their All-American big National Player of the Year.
Yeah, Zach Edey, the most dominant player in college basketball, leads the league in efficiency, points in the paint, scoring margin, just does it all. And Matt Painter does a great job of finding him. Purdue will get a steady diet at Edey.
Rep, how about Wisconsin and what Greg Gard is doing with this team right now, starting to play the basketball that we saw early in the season?
Well, they like that swing offense, generally speaking, but A.J. Storr can break it down and make some really good decisions on the offensive end. It sort of complements their game. I think the big thing for them today is to make some threes.
All right, let's check out our AT&T fast analysis. You alluded to it, the talents of one A.J. Storr.
The strength, he's got the agility, the power. He can step out and make some threes. The step back jack, he is having a ball in the Big Ten right now.
Coming up, we'll get an injury report from Tracy. We'll have starting lineups. We'll have opening tip. The Big Ten semifinals coming up from Minneapolis. CBS Sports coverage of the Big Ten tournament is sponsored by the all-new 2024 Lincoln Nautilus Hybrid. Sonic. Sonic. And by Allstate, reminding you that basketball season is mayhem. Welcome to CBS Sports presentation of Conference Championship Weekend, presented by Allstate. Countdown to tip-off continues moments away. Send it over to Tracy Wolfson.
Well, thanks, Zion. The big question coming into this game for Purdue was the health of their star guard, Braden Smith, who suffered a calf injury in yesterday's game. He had treatment over the last 24 hours. He told Matt Painter he is good to go, but certainly something to watch. Zach Edey did tweak that left ankle that he hurt against Wisconsin yesterday, but after the game, he told me he is just fine. In terms of Wisconsin, they're dealing with injuries. Their star point guard, Chucky Hepburn, he was out for yesterday's game with a lower body injury. Tyler Wall dealing with a knee injury, in and out of the lineup yesterday. Both will start, but certainly load management could be an issue today. Ian?
Yeah, no doubt about it, Tracy. John Blackwell had gotten the start, his first of the season. He'll return to his bench role, the talented freshman. So Hepburn back in there. Klesmit had assumed the point guard duties. A.J. Storr coming off a huge game. 30 points in the victory over Northwestern. Purdue, same starting five. Every game this season, one of 3 teams out of power conferences to have accomplished that so far. Matt Painter, the co-Big Ten Coach of the Year, along with Fred Hoiberg of Nebraska. Another masterful job with this team. Purdue's going to be a #1 seed no matter what happens here in the semifinals or the final. Jeffrey Anderson, Brian Dorsey, Rob Riley, our officiating crew here at the Target Center. And we are set to go. The third meeting of the season between these two teams. First two were close. Purdue, a win 75-69 on February 4th. March the 10th, 78-70 win for the Boilermakers. Wisconsin controls the tip. We're underway.
Jeffrey Anderson throwing up high enough. A little bit of it right now. Bird.